I'm Melissa Spear. I'm with Tilth Alliance, and we're here tonight at Client Science on Tap. So Tilth Alliance is an organization that supports organic and regenerative farming throughout the state of Washington. Farming and gardening, we work both in Seattle and across the state with organic and regenerative farmers that are practicing organic and regenerative agriculture. Wow, we do a lot of different things. We have a large grant program that supplies grants to support the adoption of regenerative and organic practices by farmers. We have farm walks where we bring farmers together with other farmers to actually see how farmers are implementing organic and regenerative practices on their farms. We have an annual conference which brings farmers together to learn and network with each other. Our organization, the name of our organization, Tilth, is actually healthy soil, cultivated soil that has been prepared to grow food. We provide training for organic gardening here in the city of Seattle. We also have a soil and water steward program where we train people to be sustainable stewards of our natural resources and our soils here in Seattle. So we actually have a lot of programs that are focused on growing food organically, soil health, and of course we all know that soil health and climate change are very closely related, that soil health is an important tool for mitigating the impacts of climate change. So that's why we're here tonight. Since the Industrial Revolution, because of the way that we've treated our soils in particular, as a result of agricultural practices, soil has lost between 50 and 70% of its carbon content. And so we're beginning to treat our soils differently through adopting practices that sequester carbon back into our soils. And this is a way of really pulling carbon out of the atmosphere and helps to reduce the impact of carbon, the carbon emissions. So soil is actually, right now, soil health is a primary tool that we can be using to address climate change. Oh, Tilth has been around for 45 years. And it started as Tilth Producers, which was a group of scrappy organic farmers that came together to promote organic agriculture here in Connecticut. And then they merged with an organization, Seattle Tilth, which was focused on organic gardening in the city of Seattle. And they merged along with an organization called Cascadia Harvest Coalition to become a statewide organization focused on promoting organic and regenerative agriculture, both in urban gardens as well as on farms across the state of Washington. Well, interestingly, we have always been involved in advocating for policies and practices that support regenerative and organic agriculture. So we're really focusing on investing, given the important relationship now between regenerative and organic agriculture and climate change. We're really starting to focus much more intensely on advocating for policies and practices that increase soil, that sequester carbon, that reduce carbon emissions from agriculture. So in addition to helping farmers and gardeners adopt those practices, we really want to see policies that support those farmers and gardeners in adopting those practices on a much larger scale than we currently have been able to in the state of Washington. Many ways. We're a nonprofit, so there's always making a donation. You can just go to our website and there's a way to donate. We work a lot with volunteers. There are many volunteer opportunities. Keep an eye on what we're doing around advocacy. Just go to our website and you'll see many, many ways to support us. www.tilthalliance.org.